Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to Traditional British Dueling. I am the Bard, the Keeper of Scrolls, and the Teller of Tales. Today I have the honor of presenting to you our tournament to crown the United Kingdom Women's Tag Team Champions. We have 8 teams waiting to prove themselves in this tournament. So let's get to the action. Welcome to Traditional British Dueling. In the opening round of our United Kingdom Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament, the Brawling Birds, Jamie Hayter and Alex Windsor versus the Unstoppable Forces, Lash Legend and Nia Jax. British rules, 2 out of 3 falls. Jamie taking it to Lash in the corner. With those mega chops. Lash sending Jamie into the corner, setting her up here, bouncing her head off the middle or second rope. Knee to the spine, tagging out to Nia Jax. Senton. Jamie is in trouble. Nia setting her up. Big powerbomb spinebuster. Gets the first ball. Brawling Birds now need 2 straight balls to get the win. Nia sending Jamie into the corner. Annihilator. This might actually do it. Unstoppable Forces prove to be that as they advance. Match 2 of the tournament. The Iiconics, Billie Kay and Peyton, Royce versus Fatal Influence, Izzy Dame and Jacy Jane. Jacy breaking up that quick pin attempt by Billie. 2 out of 3 falls, British rules. Izzy fighting out of the corner. Izzy taking control of Billie. Then they're into the corner. Double team by Fatal Influence. Pin attempt. Peyton's in to break it up. May have knocked Billie out. The elbow. Fatal Influence has the first fall. Billie busted open. Another quick fall. Fatal Influence advances. Our third matchup in the United Kingdom Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament. Secret Hervice, Niven and Alba Fyre versus Zaya Brookside and Dani Luna. Zaya trying to make Piper submit, but she rolls out. Piper now taking down Zaya. Quick pin attempt that failed. Tag made to Dani Luna. This is British rules. 2 out of 3 falls. Dani setting Piper up. You got mine here. Going for a pin. But Alba breaks it up. Piper trying to reverse. Counter. Unable to. Dani back in control of Piper. Piper with an elbow. Sidewalk slam. Dani though, knee and a boot. Tossing Piper, Niven across the ring. What power display by Dani Luna. Double axe to the back of the neck. Puts Piper into the corner. Piper has not been able to get any momentum in this match. Finally countering Dani, trying to get something going, tossing her across the ring. At least now she's near her corner to make a tag. Not tagging though. One would have to question what Piper is thinking. Finally able to get a tag as Dani wasn't paying attention. Alba off the top rope. Looking for a pin, but Zaya breaks it up. Tosses Alba out of the ring, drop kicks Piper off the apron. Alba's making her way back in. Reversal by Dani. Dani going out. Only a 5 count in these matches. You don't want to be out there too long. Dani down. Alba to the top rope. Comes down on Dani. That should restart the count. They still need to get back in the ring. Piper assisting Alba there. But now Alba's down as well. We're at a 4 count. Alba happy with herself. Barely making it in, but Dani made it before the count. And not happy about the shenanigans on the outside. Dani now tagging in Zaya. Seemed like desperation on the part of the secret Hervice to try to get Dani counted out. Springboard moonsault by Zaya. Pin attempt. Not even a 1 count though. Zaya going to the top. Alba getting a tag. Piper back in. Tag to Dani. Saya was the fresher of the two. You'd think she would have stayed in there longer. But Dani takes down Piper. Broken up by Alba. Dani giving Alba some while she's in there. Referee counting Alba. Get out of the ring. Enough of a distraction for Piper to take the upper hand. Going for a pin. Saya distracted by Alba. Secret Hervice has a fall. Lash by Piper in the corner. Now she's going up to the second rope. Big splash. 2. Secret Hervice has taken it. Final match of the quarterfinals of the United Kingdom Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament. Steph DeLander and Indi Hartwell versus Paige and Succubus. Indi with a DDT. Going for a pin, but Succubus is in. British rules match. 2 out of 3 falls. Indi maintaining control over Paige. Paige reversing. Knees in the corner. Paige now. A lariat takes her down, and now she's getting out, hanging in Succubus. Succubus missing with that low drop kick. Indi now, a DDT. Trying for another pin attempt here. Only a 2 count. Collision. Pick takes down Indi. Succubus thinks she's got it. Only a 1 count. Succubus now in control, whipping Indi into the corner. Ramming her head into the buckle. Now setting her up. The kick from the second rope. Indi, though, able to tag Steph DeLander, making her first appearance in the match. But she's greeted by a kick from Succubus. Pin attempt. 2. Steph reversing. Succubus reversing. Steph countering. Back and forth between these two. Lash in the corner. Steph is in control. Went for the kick over the top rope, got caught by Steph. Busted her open by ramming her face into the mat. Pin attempt. Only a 1. Steph tagging out to Indi. Succubus into the mat. Reversal and a knee from Succubus. Indi's up. Tag to Paige. Indi runs Paige over. Back fist from Paige in a pin attempt. 2 count. Paige in control of Indi. Indi with a kick. Getting out of that. Sends Paige into the corner. Double team now. Back body drop from the top rope. Steph setting up Paige. Spinning power bomb. Succubus barely making the save. Double team effort here by Steph and Indi. Working on the arm. Super kick by Paige. Where did that even come from? Going for a submission here. Can she get it locked in? And will Steph tap? Indi's in to make the save. Paige now has Steph in the corner. Steph reversing out of the corner. Elbows. Pin attempt. 2 count. That's where these teams are pretty equally matched. Their strategies, we have not had a fall yet. Big power slam by Steph. Taking time to pose. Not gonna get you the win. Clothesline to the back of Paige as she was facing the corner. Paige though up with a knee. Scoops up Steph. Steph reversing. Setting Paige up on the rope. Huge clothesline. Paige reversing, sending Steph into the corner. Some knees to the face. Stomp in the corner. Steph rolls out of there. Sends Paige into the corner. Another reversal. Paige busted Steph open and then getting out of there. Thought she was going to go for a tag. She probably should have. Now she's in a tree of woe. Stopped by Steph. Paige out of it with a kick to the head. Steph in the wrong part of town. Paige from the top rope. First fall. Paige and Succubus with momentum. They only need one more fall. Steph to the outside to get a breather. Succubus going after Indi, but that didn't work for her. Succubus was going out after Steph, but she didn't follow through. Distracted by Indi, now Steph is back in. Steph charging into the corner, but Succubus gets her feet up. Flatliner. The Rebels, Paige and Succubus advance. We've made it to the semifinals. Unstoppable Forces, Lash Legend, and Nia Jax versus Fatal Influence, Jacy Jane and Izzy Dame. Pin attempt here. Kick out by Nia. Jacy setting Nia up. Went for that rolling elbow, but Nia blocked it. Annihilation incoming. 2 count. How did Jacy get out of that? Jacy now taking it to Lash, who is tagged in. Lash with an elbow out of the corner. Both of these teams had rather quick victories in their opening round matches. Lash and Nia defeated the Brawling Birds fairly quickly. Fatal Influence defeated the Iiconics. Back and forth between Lash and Jacy. Lash in control. Takes Jacy to the corner. Working on the arm. Lash now taking Jacy up for a slam with one arm. Power slam, going for the pin. Gets the fall. Jacy needs to do something here. Lash bouncing her head off the second rope. Takes her down to the knee. Jacy needs to get a tag, but not looking like that's gonna happen. Lash setting her up again. Izzy in to break it up. in control of Jacy. Jacy turning things around. Got Lash in the corner. Didn't last long. Back and forth. Jacy needs to tag. She's standing right there. Finally tagging in Izzy. Lash catching her with a flapjack and tagging in Naya. Izzy fighting out of the corner, setting Naya up. Submission attempt. Naya gets out of it. Naya now in control, using her strength. Backbreakers to Izzy. Izzy reversing. Sky high into the corner. 2 count. Izzy trying everything she can to get a fall. Naya got Izzy up, but she countered. Izzy not able to stop the tag. Went after the ref instead for some reason. But Izzy catches Lash. Lash with a knee. Lash now setting Izzy up. Face first into the buckle. Lash in control. Izzy reversing though. Reversal by Lash. Missing that kick, or did it hit? I can't tell. Looks like it must have hit. Jacy makes the save though. Naya now tagged in. Izzy's in trouble. Naya's got her up. Big front slam. Setting Izzy up for something. Going to the outside. There's only a 5 count in these matches. Naya wasting time on the apron. Izzy trying to get something going, but she can't. Now she's in the wrong part of town, getting hit from both Naya and Lash. Pin attempt by Naya. They advance to the finals. Second semifinal match. Secret Hervice, Alba, Fyre, and Piper Niven versus Rebels, Succubus and Paige. Paige taken down by Alba with a pin attempt. Almost a 3. That was close. Secret Hervice defeated Dani Luna and Zaya Brookside to get there. Paige and Succubus defeated Indi Hartwell and Steph DeLander. Winner of this match advances to face the unstoppable forces, Nia Jax and Lash Legend. Tag made to Piper Niven. Succubus in control of Piper, but Piper with a back elbow out of the corner, setting her up. A Michinoku driver going for a pin, but Paige is in to make the save. Piper sending Succubus outside, rolls right back in. Sidewalk slam from Piper. Piper wasted some time, and when she finally got ready to run into that corner, she was caught by a boot. Succubus now taking control of Piper. Kicks in the corner. Busting Piper open. Going for a pin. Gets a fall. Piper's up. She's angry. Then Succubus into the corner. Double teamed by the Hervice. Double back body drop from the neck breaker. Succubus got the knees up on that. Big knee to the face by Succubus. Piper breaking up the pin. Succubus with stomps. Alba reversing with a kick. Outering with a kick. Succubus now in the corner. Put on the top rope. Cut her up again. Another knee to the face. Rebels have won. We've made it to the finals of the United Kingdom Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament. Unstoppable Forces, Lash Legend, and Nia Jax versus the Rebels, Paige and Succubus. Two out of 3 falls. And we have new champions. Unstoppable Forces already defeated the Brawling Birds and Fatal Influence to get to the finals. Naya with an Annihilator. Succubus making the save with a kick to the butt. Rebels defeated Indi, Hartwell, and Steph DeLander, and the secret Hervice to get here. Naya tagging in Lash. Paige is in trouble. Paige countering Lash, taking control of the match. Second rope, double axe handle to the back. Only a 1 count. Lash sent into the corner. Paige missing and stuck in the tree of woe. Able to get a kick in to get out of that. Knee to the face. Lash now with a clothesline. Lash takes Paige into the corner, setting her up here, bouncing her head on the middle rope. Knee to the spine. Pin attempt. There's a fall now. Rebels need 2 falls to get the championship. Unstoppable Forces just need 1 more. Knees by Paige in the corner. Tag to Succubus. Rearranging Lash's face. Pin attempt. Can she get a fall? No. Lash knocked off the apron. Succubus going after Naya. Naya knocked off the apron. Only a 5 count in these matches. Lash is back in. Big boot again. Pin attempt. Paige breaking that up, or this could have been over. Lash setting up Succubus. Choke slam attempt, reversed by Succubus, who's up to the top with a moonsault. Tag made to Naya. Big clothesline from Naya to Succubus. Whipping Paige into the ring, but Succubus is right back in there. Powerbomb by Naya. Going for a pin with the feet on the ropes. Unstoppable Forces have won. The unstoppable forces, Nia Jax and Lash Legend, are the United Kingdom Women's Tag Team Champions. Who's going to be able to stop them? You're not going to want to miss the stories yet to be told. So unless you're the village idiot, you should like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.